Hidden away in the vastness of the Pacific Ocean lies a remote island shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Easter Island, known to its indigenous people as Rapa Nui, is a place of enigmatic statues, ancient ruins, and a history that defies easy explanation. This is the tale of a civilization that rose to greatness, only to fall into ruin, leaving behind a legacy that continues to baffle and astound researchers to this day. This is the story of Easter Island, a place where the echoes of the past still linger, waiting to be uncovered by those who dare to seek the truth. The history of Easter Island is a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of the human spirit. It is a story that begins in the mists of time, around 300–400 AD, when Polynesian settlers, likely from the Marquesas Islands, first set foot on its shores. These intrepid voyagers, guided by the stars and the currents of the ocean, brought with them the seeds of plants, the songs of their ancestors, and a deep reverence for the land and sea that would sustain them. The settlers found a land unlike any they had ever known. Easter Island, or Rapa Nui, as they would come to call it, was a place of stunning beauty and abundant resources. The island's isolation in the vastness of the Pacific Ocean had created a unique ecosystem, teeming with life both on land and in the sea. The settlers wasted no time in putting down roots, cultivating the fertile soil, and fishing in the bountiful waters. As the population grew, so too did the island's society. Villages sprang up along the coast, their thatched roofs gleaming in the tropical sun. A complex social hierarchy developed, with chiefs ruling over their clans and priests tending to the spiritual needs of the people. It was a time of great innovation and creativity, as the islanders began to express their cultural identity through art, music, and dance. One of the most iconic expressions of this cultural flourishing was the construction of the Moai statues. Carved from the volcanic rock that formed the island's foundation, these statues were a testament to the skill and craftsmanship of the islanders. Some stood as tall as 30 feet and weighed as much as 80 tons, their solemn faces gazing out over the land, serving as both guardians and symbols of the island's spiritual and cultural heritage. But perhaps the most remarkable aspect of Easter Island's rise was its ability to sustain a population of several thousand people. Despite its small size, the islanders were able to develop a sophisticated agricultural system, using volcanic ash as fertilizer and building stone terraces to maximize crop yields. This allowed them to grow a variety of crops, including sweet potatoes, taro, and bananas, ensuring a steady food supply for their growing population. As the islanders flourished, so too did their society. Easter Island had truly become the navel of the world, a place of beauty, abundance, and cultural richness. But as we shall see, this golden age wouldn't last forever, and the island would soon face challenges that would test the resilience of its people and the strength of theirs. By the 15th century, Easter Island had reached its zenith. The islanders had mastered the art of statue carving, creating hundreds of moai, some reaching heights of over 30 feet and weighing up to 80 tons. These monumental statues, with their enigmatic expressions and imposing presence, became the hallmark of Rapa Nui culture. The process of carving a moai was a complex and labor-intensive endeavor, requiring the skills of master craftsmen and the efforts of many laborers. The statues were carved from compressed volcanic ash, known as tuff, which was relatively soft and easy to carve. However, the sheer size and weight of the statues meant that they had to be transported over long distances from the quarry to their final resting places. To transport the moai, the islanders used a system of ropes, sledges, and manpower. The statues were placed on sledges made from tree trunks and dragged across the island's rugged terrain. This process was incredibly challenging and required meticulous planning and coordination. Despite these challenges, the islanders were able to move the moai with remarkable precision. a testament to their engineering skills and ingenuity. In addition to their impressive statues, the islanders also developed a sophisticated agricultural system. They used volcanic ash as fertilizer, which was rich in nutrients and helped to replenish the soil. They also built stone terraces to maximize crop yields, creating a sustainable and efficient farming system. The islanders grew a variety of crops, including sweet potatoes, taro, and bananas. They also fished in the surrounding waters using canoes and fishing nets to catch a variety of fish and seafood. This diverse diet helped to sustain the island's population, allowing it to grow to several thousand people. During this period of splendor, the islanders also developed a unique form of writing known as rongo-rongo. This script, carved into wooden tablets, has yet to be deciphered, adding to the mystery of Easter Island's past. The tablets were intricately inscribed with the mysterious symbols, which were used to record the island's history, genealogy, and religious beliefs. They provide a fascinating glimpse into the rich cultural heritage of the Rapa Nui people and their complex society. By the late 17th century, Easter Island was in turmoil. The once thriving society had descended into chaos, with warring tribes vying for control of the dwindling resources. The islanders, once united by a common purpose, now found themselves divided, their once proud civilization on the brink of collapse. The warring tribes fought bitterly, their conflicts fueled by a combination of scarcity, mistrust, and misunderstanding. The once great Moai statues, symbols of the island's cultural and spiritual heritage, were toppled and destroyed in the chaos, their silent stone faces bearing witness to the folly of mankind. It was during this tumultuous period that European explorers first made contact with Easter Island. The arrival of these outsiders brought both hope and despair to the islanders. Some saw the Europeans as potential saviors, offering trade and assistance in their time of need. Others saw them as a threat, fearing the loss of their culture and way of life. The Europeans, for their part, were fascinated by Easter Island and its mysterious statues. They marveled at the monumental stone figures, speculating about their origins and purpose. Some sought to study and preserve the statues, recognizing their importance as cultural artifacts. Others saw them as mere curiosities, to be plundered and taken as souvenirs. Despite the efforts of some Europeans to understand and protect Easter Island's heritage, the islanders continued to suffer. Diseases brought by the outsiders ravaged the population, further weakening an already fragile society. Smallpox, measles, and other illnesses to which the islanders had no immunity spread rapidly, leading to widespread death and suffering. The impact of these diseases was devastating. Families were torn apart as loved ones fell ill and died. Entire communities were decimated, their populations reduced to mere fractions of what they once were. The islanders' way of life was irrevocably altered, as traditions and practices that had been passed down for generations were lost forever. Today, Easter Island stands as a stark reminder of the consequences of environmental degradation, warfare, and cultural misunderstanding. The once great Moai statues, though largely restored and protected, serve as a solemn reminder of the island's tumultuous past. The islanders, though few in number, continue to preserve their cultural heritage, determined to ensure that the mistakes of the past are not repeated. Easter Island is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, hope can endure. It is a place of beauty and tragedy, a place where the echoes of the past remind us of the fragility of life and the importance of understanding and respect. If you enjoyed this glimpse into history, like and subscribe for more fascinating stories.